Under the old residential rule, New South Wales went on an unprecedented streak, winning every interstate series between 1962 and 1981. This resulted in the first one-off State of Origin match on July the 8th, 1980 at Brisbane's Lang Park. Les Boyd was one of the hard men of rugby league and a no-nonsense enforcer. In 1980, he was picked for the very first Origin match. However, he faked a cork thigh injury to get out of selection because he thought the game would just be an exhibition match. Boyd recently stated that in hindsight, missing the game was his biggest football regret. Boyd would eventually go on to represent New South Wales. However, in 1983, he was suspended for 12 months after breaking Queensland front rower Darryl Broman's jaw with a raised elbow in a tackle. In a masterstroke by Ron McAuliffe and Queensland selectors, 35-year-old Arthur Beetson was picked from Parramatta reserve grade to captain the Maroons in the inaugural State of Origin match at Lang Park in 1980. Queensland won 20-10, and Origin was born that day with Arthur Beetson's fingerprints all over it. In that very first Origin match, New South Wales left winger Greg Brentnell momentarily silenced the Queensland mob with a bullocking try in the left corner. That was the first ever try scored in State of Origin history, and it helped carve Greg Brentnell's name into rugby league folklore forever. Kerry Boosted touched down just before half-time to be Queensland's first ever Origin try scorer. Queensland referee Barry Gomersall, also known as the Grasshopper, is a legendary figure in State of Origin history who officiated in 9 Origin matches. Much to the dismay of New South Wales fans, Queensland won 7 of those contests. Bill Harrigan, widely regarded as one of the greatest NRL referees of all time, officiated in 21 State of Origin matches. In 1986, New South Wales, captained by Balmain's Wayne Pearce, completed the first Origin whitewash, winning the series 3-0. In 1987, State of Origin was taken overseas, with New South Wales victorious 30-18 in front of 12,349 fans at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Long Beach, California. Queensland completed their first series whitewash in 1988, led by Wally Lewis and his little mate Alan Langer. In 1989, Queensland again won 3-0 for their second consecutive clean sweep. The 1995 series was played at the height of the Super League war. Queensland was stripped of the majority of their best players and fielded a side nicknamed the Neville Nobodies. Inspired by the novice coach, Paul Vaughton, Queensland shocked New South Wales, winning the series 3-0. In Game 1 of the 2000 Origin series, Queensland's Gordon Tallis was sent off for calling referee Bill Harrigan a cheat. In Game 3 of that same series, New South Wales put 50 points on Queensland when Ryan Girdler almost single-handedly blew the Maroons off the park with a record haul of 32 points from 3 tries and 10 goals. The final score was 56-16. Queensland won 8 Origin series in a row from 2006 to 2013. The Sydney Roosters' Jake Friend played 263 first-grade matches, the most by anyone before making his State of Origin debut in the 2020 series. Queensland's Cameron Smith holds the Origin record for the most matches with 42, followed by Maroons teammate Jonathan Thurston with 37. I'll leave you with that thought.